it should be now live. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to the Diving Show. Trey Wine just got done cutting the grass. We still gotta pick up all the grass clippings and everything. But as you guys can see, my hat right there, Brown Ales. And I actually got one of their stogies. And I'm here to tell you what, whoever made their stogies has got a perfect blend. It's very smooth. But anyhow, I want to let you guys know that I am home. Myself and Captain Obvious all went down to, what's up, Justin? We all went down to the Iraq Veteran 8888 event. And Richard Hughes also went down, or came up from Florida and met us up there. And then we saw Cody Boy, Tim from Military Arms Channel, Two Plankster, Mr. Guns and Gears, all the guys. I pretty much fanboyed, but you know, I follow these guys too. And I had a nice little like 2-minute talk with Tim from Military Arms Channel and told him thank you for all you do and what you do. Same thing with Mr. Guns and Gears and all the other content creators. And Cody Boy 32, he was there as well. This thing's like just yummy, but love it. But anyhow, I want to let you guys know that I've got all my content downloaded, and I'm gonna start getting some of the videos produced and getting them up and posting all the stuff. But I want to personally thank Chad and Eric and Brandy down there for letting us come down and be a part of everything and meeting all of them. I'd like to thank all of the companies that came down as well. It was an honor to meet a lot of you guys and get in and sit and talk about your products and everything. You guys know I purchase a lot of the HM Defense stuff, and I'm a firm believer of their products as well. And HM Defense was also at their event, and I've got some footage of a lot of people shooting their new 9, which I purchased and polished, and we took it out there to the event that I held there at Thunder Valley. I still got a lot of content yet to edit with that one as well, but we took it out there, shot it, and the 308 and the 6.5, and we polished everything. And then I took everything back down to HM Defense and dropped it off. The 308, I got a bunch of rounds through it. I probably got maybe 150 rounds through the new 9. And then after the polishing and everything, I just wanted to take it back down there, let them check it out, and check all my head spacing timing. I'm real meticulous about my weapons. What's up, Walter? How you doing, sir? So they're down there checking it out, and they're going to check all the head spacing and timing and all that good stuff with it. Like I said, those weapons were made specifically for me. They really catered and really came and helped me to achieve what I wanted to do. And that was have something unique, special, one of a kind, only ones in the world. And they really came to the table and helped me out. We've got some footage. As you guys seen Walter working, get ready for the Knob Creek. Yes, sir. The Thunder Valley Precision event that I held, we had the 50 cal from Walter up there that we got, I don't know, way back when. And I've got a lot of footage from it, and we're going to get ready to post it. But the 50 cal was the big deal that everybody wanted to shoot. Some guys got to shoot it as much as they wanted. Some guys got maybe 5-6 rounds out, and they were so busy trying to get other content created for their channels. It was one. It's not a novelty thing, but hey, I got to shoot a 50 cal. So it was pretty cool. My arm's still bruised all the way up through here and then down my bicep from the 50 cal. I shot probably 68 rounds through it. I love it, dude. And if you guys seen one of the previous videos that I posted, the when the round hits the target, it vibrates it so much that it actually broke the hanger that's welded on the back of it that goes through the chain. And my buddy Roy and I walked all the way out there to 600 yards, and we put probably 30 zip ties on it to get it to hang back up. And then we tagged it probably, I don't know, 15, 20 times after that. It just swung real good. But man, this cigar is really good from Brownells. I'll have to get a hold of them, find out who made their cigars. It's really good. Can you guys see the fireball? Yes, I inhale my cigars. Looks like you had a good time at the IV shoot. Yes, Walter. As you guys can see right here, I got hit with shrapnel. Nobody's fault. They told everybody to not shoot the 20-yard targets with any kind of rifles. Well, some numbnut had a 308 sitting right up there with the 308 and was just blasting that target. And I was to the right of him and up on the hill, and there was probably, I don't know, 25, 30 guys standing up there all recording. And it came up and it hit. And I was like, oh, no way. So they just did the first, like, big long of fire where everybody can just unload. So I just put my hand over it just to hold it or whatever, pinch it. And I finished up the recording, and then I went over and talked to the ladies at the table. I couldn't find any mirrors anywhere, and the cars and stuff were parked like way back in the back. I just wanted to check. I mean, if it's just bleeding a little bit, whatever, don't bitch about it. But, you know, if it was pretty nasty, gruesome or whatever, I guess Skinny Medic was at the event too. But they said, nah, this looks like a little gash or whatever. And they said, well, the big custom bathrooms right over there has got mirrors, you can go in there. So I went in, looked, I pulled it apart, make sure there wasn't no shrapnel or anything in it. Flushed it with some water. And then I just kind of pinched it and put some pressure on it, and it stopped bleeding after, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. So, but everything's good. It's still a little tender or whatever, but I don't hold anybody responsible. It's nobody's fault. It's range day. Things happen. You got to be careful, that type of stuff. But anyhow, the Iraq veteran, I think, went very well. I got to meet a lot of interesting people, plus all my YouTube idols, and fanboyed a little bit. Got to talk to him, take some pictures. I already posted some of the pictures over on my Instagram, HC Tivan, that's Hardcore Tivan. You guys can go check him out, whatever. What's up, Chris Bullis, Justin Eve, Vanessa Kitty, how you doing? But I think the event went very well. Met a lot of interesting people, got some knowledge, talked to a lot of the companies there. I did see one company that really, Bandicoot, what's up, brother? There was one company there that really piqued my interest. And you guys know that I bought the keg 412 from Walter, the little mini 410 pump shotgun. It's been 5 months now and still waiting on the paperwork. But there was another company there. I'll have a video up here real soon. They had an AR style 410 magazine fed, 10, 20, and 30 round magazines that went into it. And I took it, and they had the 410 slugs. I shot probably 20 rounds through it. There was an issue with one of the mags. Somebody dropped it and stepped on it, and it cracked it. But I ended up getting one of the other mags, and I sat 50 yards, dude, and I just tank. I hit that target, iron sights, just tank. Really loved it. The 410 literally shot like a 22. I mean, just had a little bit of a bump into it. Nothing big, nothing major, nothing scared, nothing loud or anything like that. I'm a big 410 fan. Never really liked the 12 gauge, 20 gauge, just because of the kick. But when I always went rabbit hunting, squirrel hunting, or turkey hunting, or whatever, I always took a 410 as a backup, or I'd use it as a primary. And I'm a big fan of the 410s. But anyhow, they had a 410 AR style pistol there, and nobody else would shoot it. Nobody even considered it. Nobody even really. They say, oh, they tell you what their lineup was on their table, and they would say this, this, and this, and then it'd say 410, and the guy wouldn't even acknowledge. Nobody even acknowledged the 410. I think it's a very overlooked round. If you're wanting to get into, skeet shooting or whatever, or practice, or need a good farm shotgun or whatever, 410 is a very viable round. I mean, the end result is the same. You're putting dinner on the table. But I really liked it, so I'm hoping that they'll work with me and let me purchase a 410, like dealer cost or something, and then that way I can add it to my arsenal. But I had a really good time. It was a little hot, a little muggy, but no mosquitoes. Oh my God, it was gorgeous. We ran around. It got a little hot. I got soaked. I ended up switching one of my t-shirts over to one of the t-shirts that I got from the Iraq Veteran Shoot and put it on. There's probably about 2.5 hours where it got kind of hot, but other than that, it was gorgeous. I had a lot of fun. Got to shoot some stuff, got to shoot some new stuff. Richard says, I took a shower in the bathrooms. Yes, they brought in one of those industrial style trailers. It's got 3 bathrooms in it, and each bathroom had a big toilet, big stand-up shower, sink, and everything. They spared no expense to make sure everybody was taken care of. Had the proper facilities there. I didn't get a name of the company that came out and did the cooking, but they had this great big smoker, and they had shredded beef, and it was really good. It was moist, it was tender. I mean, they cooked it right. But I got mine with the barbecue sauce. I don't know what kind of barbecue sauce it was, but I'm gonna have to find out. But it was really good. Had some good tang to it, a little bit of sweetness, but it didn't have that just barbecue type stuff. Looks like it had some oregano in it, maybe a little bit of paprika, and a little bit of some type of salt mixed into it or whatever, like Lowry salt. But it was really, really good. I ended up having 4 sandwiches that day. It was that good. I'm a little guy. I eat like a horse. But normally, I'll have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and then go get some of that over there. But I had 4. What's up, future? You should have done. I didn't catch that, dude. Should have done something. But, I got your message about how everybody was asking where Hank was at. Where's Hank? Is Hank coming? Should have done a hangout and had me in. Hangouts. I'm going to do one here, but right now I'm just so swamped. I just want to take a quick couple minutes to let you guys know how the event went. Like I said, I've still got a bunch of content from the Thunder Valley that I've got to set up, edit, and produce and set out. And then I got a lot of content with the Iraq shoot as well. There was 2 individuals there that kind of like really piqued my interest. There was 2 ladies there, and they had created a group called 28 Angels. And Richard had met them, and he was sitting over there talking to them, trying to get some background on them, and he was shooting some videos and stuff. So I kind of like snuck in, went over and sat down, and we was just BSing, talking, goofing off, whatever. And they were talking about their event and stuff, and I was like, hey, would you guys be up for an interview? And they was like, yes. So that's the very first video. I've got everything downloaded right now. I'm boasting a picture of Hank's alley right now. I saw that. But we pulled them off the side. We went back in the back to kind of get away from the gunfire, and we did an interview on the two young ladies. Um, I'll have all their information and all their links down in the description of the video and everything. The event I think they're holding is October 20th, and one of the prizes that they're going to be giving away is a 5-day trip to Africa, I think it is, for veterans or something like that. So I'll get all the details, and then I'll put them in the link in the description below. But one was a military, still in the military, and the other one does the hunting and shooting. So the ladies said, you know what, let's join forces and let's create something and let's roll. And that's what they did. So it was pretty cool. I met the ATI guys was down there. HM Defense was there. Brownells was there. Actually, the stogie that I'm smoking, the gentleman was on with Hank the other day for his book. He gave me the stogie, and it was the last one in the box. And I went over and got it, and I asked the gentleman, I said, hey, can I have the box too? Center Fire Systems has those uppers. So I ended up getting the actual stogie box, and then the last cigar out of it, and then I asked him to sign it. So I'm actually going to go get his book, What Shit Needs Said, I think it is. I'm going to get his book, and then I'm going to put his book into that cigar box, and I'm going to keep it as a collector's item for being down there and everything. They did a bunch of giveaways and drawings and stuff also. Richard Hughes won an item from a company, and I won a handgun as well. So I've got the certificate. I'm trying to think. SCCY FIREARMS, I do believe is what it was. So I've got to call them tomorrow and get that up. I've got to get it FFL and get that sent up to it and get it. I'm going to do a review on it. They offer 2 versions of a 9mm and a 380 is the only thing that I saw on their website. They did have a booth at the Iraq Veteran event. I did breeze through. I did look at their stuff, but I kind of was just like being quiet. My whole thing was to sneak up, look around, be observant, see what's going on, see what just obvious things of something different. And if it piqued my interest, I would say, hey, you know, what are you guys doing? What's up? What, you know, not so much why is your stuff different? What's the purpose behind what you're doing? And I got some content on some stuff, so it was a good time. They closed the range down. I think it was about 9-ish or so. Yeah, he won the Caltech CMR 30. So I think Richard's going to stop on the way down or over to the... Oh, we're back. And we're back. Captain, did I got here 9:30, 10 o'clock? Yeah, right around 9:30, 10 o'clock. We unloaded everything and then got a shower, got something to eat, and then I took a little cat nap, and then started downloading all the stuff, getting everything plugged up. I got to go back to work tomorrow. So, but anyhow, guys, stay tuned. We're going to have some content coming up with all that and get it all posted and everything. If you're new here, please subscribe. If you're a gentleman or a fan or friend or whatever's been here for a while, make sure you hit that notification button. That way you know when we get stuff posted. Oh, Callie's going to Bow Wow Tyrant Raid. So, but thanks also to everybody at Brownells. Excellent cigar. All right, Richard, have a good one. Also, Walter, thank you, sir, for everything as well. I'll get back a hold of you. I got a couple questions. I'll buzz you sometime like Friday or something. But thanks to everybody out there as well, and a big thank you to Chad, Eric, and Brandy, and all of the range guys that they had there at the range. Very, very professional guys, top notch. They made sure everybody was safe and guns pointed, and they roamed up and down and everything. So big shout out to all the range guys. and keeping an eyeball and making sure everybody was safe. It was a good time. So, all right, guys, y'all be cool, be safe, and we'll catch y'all later. See ya.